Good evening, everyone. I'm audible. Good evening, class. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me share my screen, then we start. Any doubt, whatever we have covered yesterday? Okay. In the day one, we have seen some of the basics about ribbon, about formula bar, about the name box, about the quick access toolbar and the status bar, right? Also, we have seen how we can get the total columns in the Excel and total rows also, right? Now, today what we do, we will make another sheet, right? So that we can put some information of today's lecture in the day two sheet, right? And just rename it day two, right? Now today what we'll do, we'll make some dummy data that already we have discussed in yesterday's session, right? And then we'll do some analysis, right? With the help of that analysis, we will see some of the functions also, right? So let's quickly make the some dummy data, right? And dummy data is all about like monthly budget, right? So everyone is aware about the monthly budget that everyone have made somehow in their home or in the PG or in their any student life or in their professional life, right? In the personal life also, right? So everyone have these practice, right? Making budget, right? So let us make that, right? We'll not like go for a bigger data, like we will take some small data and then we will see some of the parameters, right, in that data. Okay, so what should have in the budget? Like first I put the heading, right? Now what should be the different parameters should we have in the monthly budget? Tell me. We should have bills, right? Right. And we can have in the different months, right? Like we have January, we have February, right? Then we have March. Like suppose we are looking for uh 3 months analysis, right? 3 months analysis. So we can take 3 months, right? And after that, we can take the total of these expenditures, right? Now in the bills, what we can take? We can take different types of bills like rent, right? Rent can have phone, right? We can have food. We can have if you are a sports person, definitely you are spending some money of your earning in the sports, right? Because I am a sports person, that is why I'm taking it in the count. And then we can have the phone we have taken, right? Or what else we can have? We can have the credit card also. Like it's very usual, like everyone, whenever he is starting earning, so he definitely have the credit card in middle class, right? Right. Now, okay. Now these are the different things, these different parameters on which we see the different expenditures throughout the month and different months, right? Now we are just taking it as random, right? Okay. So if we can fix the rent, right? We can take anything as a rent, like 2000, right? And it will be same for rest of the month also, right? Because the rent is fixed. So you can take 2000 for all the 3 months, right? Okay, now I have to ask some question also before that. Uh, Can anyone see something different? I have written two things in the cells. One, the text, and another is what? Integer or the number, right? Can anyone tell me the difference between both of them? Anyone? What is the difference between both of them? Anyone? You guys can unmute yourselves and tell me. Yes? No one can see that difference or anything? Guys, I cannot hear you. I need your participation. It's not one-way meeting. It's not a one-way training. If you don't know, you can like generally say that, sir, we don't know. It's not it. And anything that you are like uh, that you have seen, the difference between the both things like string and the numbers, you can tell me. I'm audible now. Hello,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
I'm sorry. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Shruti, but they are not answering. I don't know why. The participants are asking me the participants. See, one of my team member is giving me the answer. She's ready to give the answer. But I'm looking forward for your answers. Please.
Okay. For me, I believe that the rent is consistent for 3 months.
Uh, okay. So I'm just looking for an answer like what is the difference between when we are writing the text in a cell and when we are writing the numbers in the cell? Any difference that you have seen, Ricky? Huh?
Okay. First of all, I believe that you might have to change or the values or more or less um, because you're dealing with dollars and cents. And with this, you're using text. Sometimes maybe you might make a mistake, and instead of putting zero, you might put O.
Okay. No, not really that. Okay, no issues. Like, okay, I why I'm saying this because if anyone have seen that differences, I can see that okay, who is that person who is recognizing everything, right? And who is like seeing very carefully everything whenever I'm writing. So the thing is, it's not like it's zero only. Then when we are writing 2000, right? It's not that we have taken the O. The thing is, when we have written the text, the alignment is different. And when we written the numbers, the alignment is different. That you can see. It is in the left alignment and it is in the right alignment. Yes or no? Now, everyone can unmute yourself and tell me, yes, sir, we can see this.
Yes.
Right? Everyone. All of you can see this difference.
Sir,
Yes? The text, the string is in the left alignment and your integer is in your right alignment. Can anyone answer this? Why we have this? We can change alignment. If you ask me, okay, sir, this is our alignment of 2000. We can't go the left alignment. Yes, definitely you can go. Just go to the alignment in home tab and then go to this left alignment. You will get the left. But why we have the right alignment as a default? Why we have text on the left alignment? Text is very easy,
I,
right?
well, my
Because
view is that
yes, yes, Ricky.
because with text it will be on the left, and with numbers it will be on the right. I don't know if
It's not that like sometimes what I think like for me it's when the numbers are in the middle it's look much better, right? Sometimes in left also alignment is also good on. It depends on the situation, right? But I think like they have done this thing as a default for a purpose. Text, everyone knows that, right? Why we have text on the left hand side, everyone have written the letter application. Yes, we always align the letters from the left hand side. Yes or no? That you know very well, right? But why not the integers? Why not the numbers? Let me tell you. Because of the symmetry. Because if I take some numbers, like we have 200, 2000, like then we have 200, right? Then we have 20, then we have 1080, right? So can you see any kind of symmetry or synchronization? No, right? Because it is not our in our hand that we can align any kind of digit, right? But so this is for the every alignment. If you put this in the left alignment, then also the problem will be same, right? So why we have right alignment? Because if you take the decimal numbers, right? So let's suppose all the numbers are in the decimal, right? 0.89, 200, 0.60. Sorry, just a second. Right? Then 20 point, sorry, I'm just putting it 776, not for the confusion, right? Then we have 20.54, right? Then we have 0.33, right? Now see the alignment. Now there is any symmetry? No. But when you put it in the right hand side, right, you can see the symmetry in the decimal places. They are aligned. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now you got it, right? Understood why Excel have the right alignment for the numbers, right? You can change any of the time. Like if you don't have the decimal numbers, right? And you think that, okay, the numbers are looking good in the middle or in the left hand side, you can go for that. But when you have decimal numbers, definitely the decimal number looks well aligned when you have the right alignment. So that is why Excel give you as a default right alignment for the integers, or you can say the numbers. Got it, everyone? Understood this concept? Right? Because one of the
Yeah.
interviews has like some of the person have asked this question, right? And like you guys are like after the training, you're able to answer the big questions, right? The difficult questions. But whenever anyone asks you a simple question, the basic questions, you guys don't know, right? So that is why I've given you this answer. Okay, now come to the back to the point, right? So I have taken one of the expenditure in our monthly budget, that is rent, and that I fixed for the 2000, right? Now next is what? Phone. So phone can be variable. Like suppose you are spending 400 in January, right? Now the February you have spent it more. It's Valentine's month, right? So you have spent it more like 800. Then you realize that, okay, you have overspent it in the Feb month in the phone, and you have recovered for the, you have done some, make some budget, and you have stopped in the 600 only, right? Now come to the food. Here also, like you spend like 800 in your foods, right? Usually Feb, same problem. You have spent it 1200, right? Then you came back and then you realize that you have spent it more in the Feb month. Then you spend again the 800 or the 600 in the March month, right? Now come to the sports. Sports, you have spent it 500 per month in sports, right? February you are busy somewhere, like so you have not spent it anything. So you have spent it 0. And then in March, you came back and spent it again 500 in these books, right? For the credit card, suppose you have spent it 350, right? And just these numbers are just for the reference. Don't think like, okay, sir, how we can spend only 350 in the credit card, just for the reference, right? 350 10, and 750 because you have buy so much gifts and another thing stuffs, right? So you spend it more. Now in March, you spend it little less to recover your budget. So 200 in the March, right? Now these are these expenditures what you have done in the 3 months. Now what you have to do, you have to find the total, right? So total you have to find it in two ways, by amenity wise also and by monthly also, right? Like suppose you want to see the total of your rent, how much total rent you have spent in the 3 months. So here you will come the total of your rent, right? And the phone and the different amenities. Now here, if you want to see the monthly, how much I am spending, right? Or how much I'm like expending from my salary or from your like whatever you're getting from your home, right? So that you can see from this value also, right? And after that we'll calculate the percentage, right? Okay, now what I have to do to find the total of these 3 months rent? So it's a very simple. What you can do, you have multiple ways to do this, right? So I will let you know all the ways, right? So you have to just put the equal to sign, right? Then you have to put the different cells, right? Like this. This is your G8. You can directly also, you can click on that. And then you can put the plus sign, right? Then you can select this Feb, right? Then again, you can put the plus sign and then you can put select this March ones also, right? And after that, you can just enter, right? And you will get the total of all the three cells. So this is one of the way, right? Now, second is what? Equal to, you can use the sum function, right? Sum function just start and it will ask you the range, right? So what you can do, you can just select this cell and scroll to the last cell, which you want to include in the sum, and just press enter. You will get the sum of all the three cells. So this is also a way. So this is the second method that I've told you. Now, there's another method, which is the part of the second method only, right? Here you don't have to write the sum function. It will do automatically by own, right? So what you have to do, you have to just go to the right corner. You can see there's sigma is there, right? And there's a drop down menu. And here you can see the sum option, right? So you can directly just click on that cell and then you can select the sum. It will give you the sum of the all the three cells, right? If it is the correct selection, you can just proceed the enter. If it is selection is not correct, then you can deselect the cell which is not, which you do not want in the selection, right? And just press enter. You will get the sum. Understood, everyone? Right? And if already you have done all these things, right? What you can do, you then copy this formula also. Control C and then Control V. It will also give you the right sum, right? In the another cell also. Got it, everyone? Understood? Clear? Now come to this, right? Now suppose you want to add this. So we'll use this shortest method, right? This sigma option and then sum. It will give you the directly the whole selection and just enter and you will get it. Now just you can copy this formula to another cells also, same way. See, now you have all the total from row wise also and column wise also. Understood, everyone? Is there any doubt till this? Yes,
No, sir.
right. So one of the analysis we have done, that is total, how we can calculate total. One more analysis that we can do, that is percentage. We can see what is the percentage that we are spending in a particular amenity, that rent, phone, food, or sports, or the credit card, right? Out of the total. So that also we can see with the help of the percentage, right? And also we can see another parameters like maximum, where we are spending maximum auto in the month, right? And where we are spending minimum, right? And what is the average, right? Also, you can have the count also of the total amenities, right? That also you can calculate. So how we can calculate these parameters? Will we go for this and then we go calculate the percentage, right? Now max, same way, shortcut method. You can see in the sigma you have the another options also, average, count numbers, max and min. So we'll get all these parameters from here only. So for max, it's again selecting out of what you also want to select maximum value. So you want the maximum out of the your amenities like rent, phone, food, sports, and the credit card, not from the total, right? Because total is already the maximum value. So what you have to do, you have to take till the credit card cell, right? Now, how you can deselect out these last two cells, right? Because you want it selection till this. So what you can do, you can use the control key and then keep on pressing and then press the up key, right? There's a up key that you have to press one time. Sorry, you have to use the shift key. Sorry. So again, so just select the cell where you have to want to find the maximum. Just press maximum, right? And shift and then deselect the cell. See, we have deselected the one cell which is empty. Now you have to deselect the total one also. So just one more up key. You have to press one more time up key. So it will be deselected, right? Okay, now the selection is correct. Now out of these values, you want the where I'm spending more, right? So just press enter and you will get see, okay, the rent is the highest one where you are spending more, right? In the same way, if you want to calculate the minimum, right? So what you will do, same way, drop down menu, minimum, deselect. Okay, it's selected only this one. So what you can do, you can select by choosing yourself like this, G8 to G, right? Now you have minimum value also. Now you want average. Again, same way, go to the average. Selection is wrong, so you can make your selection. Just click on the rows which you want, just drag it, and you will get your selection, right? So average is 810. Now the count also, same way. Selection is this, right? So count is 5, right? In the same way, for the rest of the month also, you can calculate the same thing. So maximum value will remain same, right? Minimum value will change. And the average will also change for everyone, right? The count will be remain same. See, understood everyone? How we calculated these minimum, maximum, average, and count? All of you understood? Is there any doubt? Whatever we have
Sir,
done,
what
just yes.
what key did you press? Like shift के साथ?
Up key. There is a keys, na? Right key, left
Yes.
key, up key, down key, right? If you want to deselect the above cells, then you can go for the up key. If you want to deselect from the above to the bottom, so then you go for the down key. So it depends on the situation, right? The selection is always there. If you don't like that selection, you can make your selection also, right? So
Okay,
just
sir.
drag the place where you want, which selection you want to do. You can do that. It's very easy. Try this. If you are unable to do, please let me know. I will tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Try it. Okay. So till this, everything is clear, right? Now come to the main part. How we can calculate the percentage. And you know, if I want to calculate the percentage that out of the 3 months, how much I am spending on rent, what is the percentage? How we calculate this? Who will tell me? Tell me it's simple. Yes? Anyone? No one is here? Okay, let me tell you. So percentage, how you can calculate, that is like the number, the percentage of which you are calculating divided by the whole from which you are calculating that percentage. So the rent you are spending is what? Total rent out of the 3 months, that is 6,000. That is at this cell, that is J8, right? So you have to calculate this total percentage out of what? Out of all the expenditures that you have done in the 3 months. So what is that? This is at J13, this cell, right? So you have to calculate the percentage between this and this. So this is the total one. Out of this, you have to find the percentage of this total, right? So what you do, you have to calculate percentage here. You put the equal to sign, right? Then you will select this cell and then you will divide this to this cell. J8 to J13, right? Now, so many questions come, sir, why you are not multiplying with the 100, right? Because calculating out of 100 is not the standard, right? Not the standard means it's not the right thing that, okay, always you can say that, okay, out of 100 when we are calculating, that is called the percentage. No, out of 1,000 also you can calculate, out of 1 also you can calculate, also out of 1 lakh also you calculate. It's just a reference point, right? Usually we in our studies have seen that we are calculating the all the percentage out of 100, right? So it doesn't matter if you're calculating out in the decimal means out of 1, then also it will make sense, right? So we are doing that only, that we are putting just the decimal percentage in front of us, right? So when we put the enter sign, you will get the decimal percentage, as you can see, right? Got it? Understood? Don't worry, we can anytime convert this to the 100 percentage because we have this provision in your number format. See, we'll just click this and we'll get the percentage in the 100, right? Don't think about that it's coming in the whole number. We are going, we have a percent decimal numbers. You can increase that percent decimal numbers from there also, right? Like, sorry, from this, right? So we'll get increase the decimal numbers also. If you don't want in the decimal percentage, you can put it back to the your original one, right? Now we'll do it later, right? We will convert it definitely, but we have to calculate the rest one also. So what we'll do, we have put any like formula here to calculate the percentage, right? Now we have to calculate for the phone also. So what we do, can I just copy this formula to here? Tell me yes or no. We can do that now. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
We can do yes. So what we'll do, Control C and Control V. Now we are getting the error. Can you tell me why we are getting this error?
So because cell address is changed.
Which change?
The
What
cell is
change?
changed. Have to
Which
take
cell is change?
phone.
Which cell is change?
Yes. Like first is 6,000, but we take now the phone amount.
Yes, 127. So the formula I have copied. So why we are not getting the same thing? So if you see, when we are clicking on this cell, we can see that formula also. So formula is what? J8 divided by J13. J8 divided by J13. So that is the formula for this. Now, which formula I want for here? I want J9 divided by J13. When I copy this formula, so what I get? J9 I got, right? And but we are getting J14, right? So J14 is what? The blank. That is why we are getting this error, right? So why we are getting the error in writing the formula?
Can freeze J13.
Huh? Yes, Uday?
We can freeze J13.
Yes, we can
Yes, sir.
fix, but why we are, so that is what like everyone don't know like about this, that how they are copying this formula. Because as you can see, when we have written the formula here, we just copy this, right? So
Yes.
how Excel is learning the formula, that you have to understand. See, when I written this formula here, that max out of G8 to G12, so what he has learned, the Excel, that we have to go to the above which cell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells, right? I have to go above 8 cell and then I have to take 5 cells, right? So that is how he has learned the formula. Now here also he have copied this, go to the top 8 above cells and then take the 5 cells. So this is how Excel learns that formula. Now, when you see, right, here also it's learning the formula with the above one. What you have done here, you have taken left cell 1, right? And you have divided with the after which cell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fifth cell from the bottom, right? So what he is doing, taking from the left one cell and going fifth cell from the to the bottom, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now when you copy this formula here, Control C, Control V. So now what is done? He's taking from the left the correct value, yes, that you have to take. But he is going now fifth cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. Right? But you don't need this cell. You want to fix this cell because this is the what you want to divide with. Yes or no? Getting a point, everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So that is what we are doing wrong. Right? Now what we can do?
Freeze G12 J12.
Right. So what we have to do, we have to fix here in this formula J13, right? Because every time, whatever will be the total here, we have to divide with this value only, right? So what we have to fix? We have to fix J13. How we can fix? Can anyone tell us?
Function F4.
Yes, function F1 will give you the allow to how you can fix, but the basic is you can put the dollar sign before the row and the column, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
column is J. Before column, you have to put the dollar sign. So manually you can put, and before the 13th row also you have to fix. So you can put the dollar sign there also,
Yes.
right? So this is how you can fix that cell. It will not move now. When you copy this formula to here, it will be not moved. Got it, everyone? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now I'm deleting this one, right? And just copy pasting this one. Control C, Control V. See, now we are getting the output,
Yeah.
right?
Getting it.
Yes. Now you can scroll it down. You get every percentage, right? In the last, you're getting 1 because you're dividing this by this. So you're getting the 100%. Now you want to convert it in the percentage format, 100% format. You can directly just click on this and you will get the 100%. And you want to increase the decimal point, 2 decimal point, then you can get this also. Understood, everyone?
Yeah.
How we have calculated the percentage,
Yes, sir.
right? Any doubt till this?
No.
So this
No,
is the
sir.
small analysis that we have done. Yes. Yes. Anyone asking something? Okay. So this is what we have done. We have learned some analysis, small analysis on the small dummy project, the small dummy data, right? Now, next is what we have to see the charts and graphs, how we can we can work on the beautification of this analysis also, right? How we can highlight the major values or the minimum values, right? That should be highlighted. So we can see the conditional formatting and the charts and graph and everything, like inserting the pictures, right? Making it beautiful analysis. We will see in the next lecture. So for today, that's all, right? We will see in the next lecture. That will be on Monday. Tomorrow there is no class, right? So if you want to ask anything, you can ask me, right? I'm just saving this file. Anyone need this file for the revision? I can share in the chat.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, let me share this file.
And also, any raw data is there, share me. We have to practice.
Yeah, we will. I will provide the practice set also on Monday, right?
Okay.
When I
Sure.
include them, yeah, on Monday I will include it. Okay, the file, Excel file I've shared in the chat. You can download from there. Any questions? Any doubts regarding training, running Excel, anything?
Sir, this is a certification course.
Yes, definitely. You will get the certificate of the data analyst.
Okay.
You explain Power BI course also, sir.
Yes, Uday. What you're
You,
asking?
Power BI.
We have 4 modules. We have Excel, then we have Power BI, then we have SQL, then we have Python.
Python. Yes, yes.
Yeah, 4 modules, right? And complete understanding of the data analysis, right? Don't worry, you'll get everything there in your hand by the
What time
team.
later? 7 o'clock. Huh?
Timing, like we are not like so this weekend we will like discuss like, so that is why I'm asking everyone to be registered quickly, right? So that we can discuss with those students who are like taking this training, so I can ask everyone that okay, which time you are comfortable, right? So timing, this is not confirmed, right? I will definitely ask everyone in which timing you guys are comfortable, right? So once you register, when you confirm for this training, I will ask this question, right? Hopefully on Monday, we will have this session for the timings only, right? So quickly register, right? So that we can have this discussion. Yeah. No other questions?
Sir, is it paid or?
Yes, Jaya, it's paid training.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, class, if there is no query, then
Sir, I have one
we
doubt.
can.
How much we can expect
Yes.
money?
How much you can expect for the
Course fees.
course fees? You can connect with the team. It's very minimum, right? If you go in the market, if you see the like authentic trainings, right, where you are getting, like you will definitely get it very lesser, right? So it's very less amount, right? You can connect with the team. They can provide you the right amount. Okay, there is a like number also in the chat. You can connect with them with their
Oh,
number,
oh,
right? Or you can refill the form,
okay.
attendance form, that they will connect you directly.
Okay, sure. Sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Okay, class, if no doubt, let's meet on Monday, right? And I suggest you to take quickly rest yourself, right? So that we can start for flesh training, right? Already we have started and we want to pace up, right? So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Good night. Take care. Let's meet on Monday. Thank you. Shruti, we can close the meeting.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.